do this one. And we should have a ground cable, shouldn't we, or not?
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute.
Alright, you got an on and off switch. I'm fixing to turn it on, Jay.
Yeah, let me find something. Grab it.
Don't get electrocuted.
You don't think it'll lift you. They don't get down, came in.
There you go. Alright, it's on, it says.
Alright, hold on, let me put this down. Hold on.
It's on 50 and 8, whatever that means. Is this on? Yeah, that's already on. I don't know if there's anything in it. Yeah, it says there's some in it. You need these goggles?
Yeah, might need it.
Huh?
Yeah, might need it.
Where's some goggles? Here's a snip if you need to cut that wire off. Ducky ducky, man.
It's his favorite word, ducky ducky.
So in case you're wondering what's going on, everything is broken. All the good stuff keeps breaking. The damn chain keeps breaking off the arm on the forks. Well, all that back on. All the heavy equipment just broke. This past ending of summer is what really killed it. We have one of those electromagnetic magnets on the other side, and it did the same thing. I can't remember what something in the wiring for the magnet itself got ripped off. So, but it's over there, that one. So it no longer functions. The Hitachi loader, which is the one that we use to load and unload all the metal into the big trucks. The orange one, not the, there's a little Bobcat or skid steer. Up there, that one, that loader, the seals are bad in the engine and it's running out of compression. And if you know diesels need compression to run. That's how they do their magic, is with compression. They don't have an ignition source or an electric ignition source like a traditional gasoline engine. So that thing over there, it smokes like a freight train and has 50% of the power that it should. So you have to kind of like, when you're lifting something up, you pull the arm and you pull it up and it'll reach a spot where it just can't do it anymore. And you have to let off the handle and let it sit there a minute until the engine revs come back up, and then you can pull it back and start lifting again until it runs out of power. And then you let off and you let it sit there until the engine revs come back up, and when the engine revs come back up, then you can pull it and lift it some more. It is just a nightmare. Now, coming down here, this loader. This was the good loader. Good. Or we thought it was. Notice something's missing. Yeah, it was a good loader until the engine blew. There. That rod should not be knocking. Should not be making windows in this poor diesel. This is a Cummins diesel. And anyway, we got a new engine, right? Got the whole engine put together with a new pump assembly to throw back in this thing. Got that engine reasonably cheap. So here's our issue. The timing cover and everything has to be swapped for our new pump shaft to work because it's different from the old one. And so to get this entire casing off, you might as well just blow your brains out, because which one of these was it? that one, I think that was the one, the lower one down here, is made to the crank and doesn't come out without you dropping part of the crank. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. So we're fighting with this right now. Looks like this motor is going to have to be disassembled again to make that timing cover piece and everything work on this one, to make the pump shaft bolt up like it's supposed to in this Hyundai loader. And this was a good one. This one ran great. This one barely smoked. It didn't use any oils or nothing. It kept all its fluids in, didn't run hot, and it was a tank, man. This thing was great. And ever since that one shit the bed, see the orange one over there, we actually hadn't used in years. It used to be parked way out in the back 40. We didn't touch it. So somewhere on one of my phones or Jesse's phone is a video of us cold starting that loader for the first time in decade. And I need to figure out where that video went. It was kind of anticlimactic, actually. It ran well. But anyway, nevertheless, I did film it getting started. And that's the orange one. So don't know what we're gonna do about that. And then the magnetic loader just doesn't work at all. The what else was there? I remember what it was. The Bobcat over there, it's fine. No problems out of it. Tires are shot on it. Oh, the transmission in the Mac over here, it's notchy, grindy. Don't know why, it just is. And then we had some tire issues with it. We got all that straightened out. But yeah, there's the magnet. It's what's that, Ackerman magnet, and it doesn't work. And then the Daewoo forklift down here, we have the fan bolts, but the water pump bolts, the water pump goes back down in here. Lost that entire bolt assembly. We think we set them somewhere else. And see here, it's the new water pump. We played hell finding this water pump because this is one of those gas motors converted to propane. I'm thinking this is some type of older Chevrolet. Actually, having the camera right here might help. Oh. Let's see. You guys want to play the part? Tell me what small engine this reminds you of. I do not have the flashlight. I have a wire brush. That's not going to do no good. I don't have a flashlight though. Hold on. Maybe I can use my cell phone. Sorry guys. On. And there we go. Well, tell me what small engine this reminds you of in a car. Distributor this side, intake on there. Let's see. Water pump and everything down there. So that'd make the distributor set farther back. Almost like a Datsun. Like a little Datsun engine, you know? But I don't know. Coil mounted right below the distributor. Don't know. Anyway, it says Hercules Engine Company on it, and I just couldn't place it. I've seen stuff like this before, but I couldn't place exactly what engine I guess it was trying to be based off of. But anyway, down there is where our water pump goes. We've lost all the bolts and can't find our placements anywhere. Those are all the leftover bolts right there that we thought we took out of the water pump, but they do not go back in it. They just do not fit. So this thing is out of commission for now. This is a Daewoo, and I wish I could give you some more specific information than that. But here we go. Serial number. Looking for a date. 94. Maybe not. I don't know. 8,943 and a third of an hour on it, or 3/10 of an hour on it. So it's a down for the count. Stop my phone. So that's all the heavy equipment sitting around here. Once again, all of it's broke. It ain't doing shit. And it makes it very difficult with the little forklift being down, because see, all these big bins are on pallets. And you can just run the forks on it, pick it up, move it around. That's your leisure. But you can't do that when it doesn't run. So a bunch of this stuff is just backed up, been sitting, because we have really no way to move it. Now the Bobcat, sorry, hiccups. The Bobcat has forks on it, and the Bobcat will fit through the door and can come in here to move it. So that's how we've been stacking stuff in here. The problem is the Bobcat can't come through spaces like this. You know, if we were to move these drums, you still would just barely get through here, and even then you wouldn't be able to turn it with the forks on it. And that's where that little nimble forklift, or the Bobcat, can't maneuver like that. But the forklift, you know, it can come in here and just run all around through the more tighter areas and move this stuff a little bit easier than the Bobcat can. Plus the Bobcat's noisy, and we'd use the pallet jack, which we have, but that would make way too much sense when we could just pile it up and pretend it doesn't exist. Looks like David's found him another radio to jam out with. And that's gonna be all of it for this. All the stuff is broken. All the stuff is broken. Yeah, let me know, guys, down below what you think that engine looks like in that forklift. Maybe we can find the right replacement bolts. But until then, we will catch you in the next one.
David, like some snacks.
Snacks? What you? Ooh, you just carrying around all these?
Slim Jim.
Frosted peanut butter.
Cowtails.
You know, I mean,
Oh, and they're almost in date too.
$5 for everything.
They almost in date.
It's good with milk. Oh, it's only a year old. Is it?
Well, these shut the bed the
Well, I think
24th
you
of
go
this
bad.
month, so that's good.
Yeah.
It's dried out meat. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah.
These are things you put in your fallout shelter. Supposed to last
Jamie, on snack?
10 years.
In your fallout shelter. Do it like canned goods.
Slim Jim, a Debbie cake,
We'll
or
tell my
cowtail?
time I found them out there in the darn.
Raymond, you want the cake?
Hey, Dad, show everybody your hair.
Huh?
Oh,
Mucus buildup.
Barney.
Yeah.
Taking Mucinex, trying to get the hair turned back the right color.
I can smell that Slim Jim.
I gotta clean this truck out.
Oh, what's his name from the furniture store?
yeah. Black peanut butter?
I told him yesterday, he's like, he had something to go in the basement. I said, yeah, run to the basement down at James. I said, look at his hair too. I said, he's got mucus filled up. Taking mucus away. He's just laughing. He was standing there talking to you, didn't even notice it. That was what was funny.
Oh, yeah.
I was just talking about, what's the name? Hines? Is that his name?
Kelly Harris.
Gary Harris.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even notice your hair at all.
I'm shocked.
You figure they
It
would.
needs to be re-dyed now. It's starting to come back out. Need to dye it really dark.
Well, they noticed it. He's scared to say anything.
They must be mad.
Kind of like a frat woman asking if
Yeah,
they're
some
pregnant.
people on YouTube,
That's not good.
I should dye it black like all that back in the 80s.
We'll talk about that later.